everybody, and welcome to Talk Talk Talk. Today's topic is solar energy, so let's jump right in and talk to our specialist in Dezhou, China. Alex, tell us more about the economic impact in Dezhou.
Thank you. Located south of Beijing, holding a population of 5.8 million people and being known as China's solar city, Dezhou was able to change China's reputation as a climate killer. With wind and solar energy as their major energy resource, the city was able to reduce its urban air pollution index to 2.86, producing 165,000 gigawatt hours per year that come from solar energy alone. The index is expected to decline, where the city will save up to 250 million tons in coal equivalents. The boom in the solar industry was made possible through low-interest loans and government spending that have been provided for businesses with patented technologies. National and local government combined are spending more than $12 million each year to sustain local and smaller businesses and, of course, to keep the industry growing. Lastly, the rising interest in solar products has impacted the overall economic well-being of Dezhou. In 2011, GDP reached $2.5 billion, which is 134 times greater than the GDP of 1998. Frontrunners of the RE sector, be aware, because China is on your heels.
Thank you, Alex. To find out how all this progress was made possible, let's hear from our economic advisor, Patrick.
So as we talked about in this case study, China is one of the countries that is trying to develop its solar energy sector. And one of the biggest challenges they are facing is how to educate the younger generation in regard to renewable energy sources, and especially in this case, the use of solar energy. So basically what they're doing is they are creating in their colleges and universities courses designed to teach those younger people how to develop, how to do research, and how to implement solar energy throughout the country. One of the interesting things that they have done is that they developed and they created an institute in China, and they partner up with other countries such as Germany and Japan. And scholars from those countries, they come to China and they discuss with the Chinese students and with the Chinese professionals new techniques, new ideas, research results, what works best to implement solar energy.
Thank you, Patrick. Jennifer, how has the city been socially impacted by the boom in the solar industry?
Thank you. Solar energy has socially impacted families, businesses, and schools in China. In 2008, the 1,000 Bathroom Project was established for households, aiming to provide a solution to the scarcity of hot water supply during cold winter seasons. Therefore, they recreated bathrooms by installing solar panels to retrieve hot water. Next, we have businesses. One solar water heater production worker is able to bring employment up to 10 people in related sector services. Lastly, due to the lack of infrastructure and education in the early 1990s, the government began funding schools and universities to establish a highly educated force by contributing to the growth of solar energy. With the help of scholarships and other financial services, individuals had the opportunity to receive education.
Thanks, Jenny. As much as this has impacted Dezhou in China, Nagpur in India follows a similar model. Amanda, please tell us more about the economic impact of solar energy in India.
Hi, Amanda Avia here, and I'm going to talk about Nagpur, India. According to the Euro-Asia study, Nagpur, before adding solar power, had a loss of 0.4% of economic growth, which is estimated to be about 20,000 direct jobs and 150,000 indirect jobs. Since adding solar power, there has been 500 companies to add production in India. And other countries have started to take notice, like America, Australia, and Japan. And they're even looking to bring in production into Nagpur, India.
Thank you, Amanda. Before we go into break, let's catch up with Victoria, who has more insight on the topic.
Thank you. Nagpur has been part of the local renewable program, and many measures were implemented in the interest of saving financial and natural resources. So let's first talk about the financial resources saved. According to the Lighting Department in 2012, the total investment of solar energy in Nagpur was about $900,000, and it has saved $630 per year. So now let's see how Nagpur has been able to save resources thanks to solar energy. As the urbanization is increasing, natural resources are becoming more limited. Developing replacement for the use of natural resources such as coals is becoming both a benefit and a need for the environment. Did you know that 37% of the total electricity consumption comes from streetlights? Well, in order to reduce electricity charges, Nagpur were able to install solar lights in the streets. Thanks to solar energy, the city of Nagpur has been able to report a lot less of electricity shortage. Between 2006 and 2007, the city reported that about 7,800 equivalent kilowatts per hour and 6.34 carbon dioxide equivalents were saved. To conclude, thanks to solar energy, Nagpur and Dezhou were able to promote social and economic growth, as well as to promote an important step in the sustainable development. Thank you.